Come, Baba. Come over more. I'm gonna bring the chair more.
I'm just gonna put this on the number 2.
Leave it on it, no?
Oh, I do.
Okay, whatever. Whatever you want to do. Welcome, guys. How you doing?
Hi. Guess who's here? With my new hairstyle.
Nice, Nami, yes, no? And TikTok, we're on TikTok too.
Yeah.
TikTok too. Oh, there. Let me say. Stop. When I say about the shaking and moving up and down, comment.
TikTok too.
Hey, Maki. Pleasant. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mac. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're outside. We outside.
We outside.
We outside. I didn't share it on Facebook, but oh well.
Here's the other one.
You want a game? Yeah, put it on him. Sure, yes, son. Hey guys, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Join in. Can I turn on?
Welcome.
Here, yeah.
What?
You want to taste this or no?
Yeah, no. Taste it now.
I know I don't.
On Facebook.
The other one.
Share the live.
This one. Try it. Take it out. This.
Let me see. I'm a broke piece instead of. I'm water. One more water there.
Oh, it's
I don't like it so.
It's egg. It tastes pretty good to me.
Well, that's to you. My taste buds are different.
You want that or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me some go back.
No.
Maybe piece of paper towel. I'm better look at juice. Sorry.
It fell on the table.
Yeah. Yes, I'm in paper towel. Mackie said hi.
Hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. Macca.
Mackie.
Mackie. Hi, Mackie, and I'm doing good. Can you see my new hairstyle?
All right, you can't stop that now. Jesus.
What?
How you doing, Mac? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Please share the live.
Share the live.
What? Thank you.
I love how Raheem is basically a butler.
Embarrassing, my son. Am I your butler? You think am I your butler?
No, I'm just saying he's like a butler on the live right now because we can't even see his face.
Mm-hmm.
And the only time we ever see him, his face is turned
Renz,
on.
how you doing? Welcome.
Did you call me or no?
We outside today, huh?
Call me or no?
No.
I was talking about you. And put on the light. Look, we still have a little sun out. And put it so you can see my son. We're here to talk about bullying, right? And my son has something to share. But we're gonna talk about more stuff too, right? Let me charge my phone before it's dead, and this one here as well. So
Yeah. I'm kind of.
how you doing, Amath? Welcome, welcome everyone. Be sure to like, fit. What? Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Some speech to something another was on, and I pressed it, and then it started typing, thinking that's what I was trying to say. I have my notes here because when I decided to do this topic on the live today, really, I have to go stay one place and mind to kick off the things them off on my table, you know. Can't bother with the fidgeting, you know. Okay. Even though you're a special guest, don't make me special kick you out. Straight some deal with him, guys. No sugar coating. I can't keep steady more time. Maki, yes, mommy. I am. Sometimes I forget. It's hard because 5, 6, 7 times I want him before the live start. But we're not gonna embarrass him right now on the live. All right, just listen. Me not care. Sure, it's about look for me. I don't care. I told him a lot of
Bombastic
times,
side eye.
wherever. Okay? No bombastic side eye. But welcome, welcome, welcome. We made it to another Friday. Please share out the live here on TikTok. Tap up the screen. I know mix up a go on TikTok right now, so I know none of the here and none all over the place. Just share it out. We have to talk about this. Not right now. Sorry, Harry Bella. No games right now. I need to get into my live. I'm already late. Let me try and see if these mix up goers gonna listen to Roger live and they mix up with him are able. If them can come and stop over for a little bit to hear some of what I already planned to talk about today. About bullying, okay? Yes, I saw a bit of the live over there and I was listening. But guys, yeah, it's real. We're living in a world where, trust me, I don't even know how to say it, but you have to just stay with God and keep yourself covered. There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy. People are backstabbing you, even your closest family, friends, for no reason at all sometimes. And sometimes it's for likes. Sometimes it's for what you have, what they don't think they can achieve unless they throw you under the bus, right? So let's talk about it. Happy 45. I'm just sharing out the live to some people. Please share the live out and let's have a conversation on this. My son is going to discuss some issues he went through in school before the summer break. I had started telling you guys before here on YouTube and also on TikTok about his experience with a bully. Maybe I'm sharing it out to people that I shared it out already, but who cares, right? So
Wait, did you tell
he's
them?
gonna cut. Yeah, I started to tell them before.
No, I was asking. Did you tell them the bully's name?
No, we don't. We're not gonna mention the bully's name.
Okay.
Or your school, or
Yeah,
your teacher, your principal, or anything like that.
Yeah, I know.
But he's gonna discuss a little bit, give some account of some experience that he went through with this bully. Let me turn this up, make sure it's loud enough. Oh, it's really loud. Let me make sure my volume on YouTube is good as well. What kind of mix up over there? Mix up about gifters and who's not selling their butt from who's selling their butt, who's giving it away free from who's not giving it away free. Wagwan, Nads, Wagwan, my sister. Yeah, still my sister, even though we not talk for a while. Wagwan, my friend.
Do I just call?
Hope you're good.
Do I just call the bully boy, or do I give him a nickname, like a letter or something?
You could say bully, whichever you want to do. So, guys, we're gonna talk about bully because guess what? Bullying is a serious thing, and I wrote some notes down. So if you see me looking, I'm looking at my notes when I was driving today, and I was thinking about, things that I've gone through and just my life journey and the bullying that I received. And I just said it before, we get bullied for so many different reasons, and bullies bully other people just the same for so many different reasons. Either they're envious of you, they're they want what you have that they haven't attained in their life, or they're afraid of doing, or just your overall aura, just you being who you are. People will not like you for whatever reason, even if it's no fault of yours, and they will try and attack you whichever way they feel like attacking you, or whichever way they can. But we can't stop people. We can't stop people from being who they are, from treating us the way they treat us. But what we can do is change the way we react to it, you know the access that we give them to our lives, right, on a day-to-day basis. Let me fix this 1 second. Right, and when my son tells you today about his experience, I'm gonna tell you guys what I as a mom had to go through to stand up for my son, so that he doesn't have a lifetime effect of being bullied, because bullyism can lead us to mental health issues, mental illnesses. Oh my goodness, the person bullying you may have a mental illness and they're projecting their traumas onto you. That's why they're bullying you. But we can defend ourselves in so many different ways other than doing back to them what they've done to us. And I'm going to give you, my son's going to tell you his part, and I'm going to, after he's finished speaking, I'm going to tell you what I've done to assist my child in his life journey of facing bullyism, and what I've experienced myself and what I've done to, give myself peace of mind and, stay away from the ones that are bullying me, right? So you want to start? The part that I've told you guys, and if you want to see that, you could go on my YouTube channel, ShortnSpicy Nikks. The link is in my TikTok profile, or you could just spell it the same way as I spell my name here, ShortnSpicy Nikks. Let me see if I could type it in the comments and pin it. ShortnSpicy Nikks.
Why is it?
That's my YouTube channel.
Literally everybody is on TikTok, and then there's just like 2 people on.
All right, man. We not worry about that. I stop base up, ball out me sitting. Yes, we not have a whole heap of people coming on my live then.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that way more people are on TikTok.
Somewhat, but guess what? The reason why you think so is because it's showing the numbers here. And some people are on the For You page. Meaning, if they don't come in on the page, if they don't click on the page, they're out there. They're being shown. So it says 67. So people are seeing and probably scrolling through. Here on YouTube, it's only showing you the people that are in the live. You could have the same people, like on the For You page here, outside of the live. Means they haven't clicked on it and they're watching, but they think that when they come in, their name is going to show up or whatever is going to, so they don't want to be seen. So we call them silent viewers. So don't watch it and worry about the numbers and stuff, okay?
Okay.
Just calm down. You're moving away a bit too much. If you're nervous, just breathe, take a deep breath and stuff, and share what you wanted to share. You want me to start it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So we'll call this bully O. We'll just call this bully O. So I was putting everybody's it tag in gym.
Okay, let me start this part before you give that specific instant. So to keep you guys up to date, he's faced bullyism for the past 2 years. 2 children were bullying him. They're all in the same age group and in the same class. 2 years ago, it was a specific bully. He was our complexion, our race. And he's friends with the bully who has taken over now, who is Caucasian. Okay?
We'll call.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Wait, no, let me do this part. So, the bully that was mostly bullying him, who's the dark skin, the black person, they were all him, the other black person, chill, and the Caucasian person were in the same grade 4 class. The black person was the one that was bullying him mostly. The Caucasian person was that black person's friend. So he was more on the outside looking in, but
still harassing Rael verbally, saying things and calling him names and stuff. I've been to the school back and forth, talking to the teachers, talking to the principal about the black person and the bullying and stuff. In grade 5, the black person was no longer in the same class as Rael, but the Caucasian person who remained, who was the secondary bully, became
The main boy.
the main bully. So he's the one who rails, saying he's using the letter O to say that he's the bully. So this year, since the beginning of the school year, grade 5, I've been in and out the school, speaking to the teacher, speaking to the principal, vice principal, everything, making complaints about this bully. Rael has been coming home telling me what this bully is doing inside of class, outside of class, on the playground, when other students are around and visibly seeing what's going on, and when teachers are in the classroom seeing it, and also on the playground when teachers are not seeing. So it came to a point where I had to call the police and made a complaint because Rael had told me that this bully physically attacked him. And the police said they can't put any charges and all of that. And that was it. Now, this Rael is going to tell you about what took place before the summer break now, and I'll continue after.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like I said, this boy, the main boy right now, we'll call them O. So I was playing everybody's it tag in gym period in the gym room, and me and this kid, that we'll call A, me and this kid A, we tagged each other at the same time. At least I thought we did. So we were trying to figure out who tagged who first, and then A said that he actually touched me on the shoulder and tagged me before I tagged him. So then I thought, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I think he did that. So usually when you get tagged at everybody's it tag, you have to sit down and wait until the person that tags you gets tagged, and then you're free. I decided that I just wanted to stand up while being out, and this bully that we named O, he was constantly yelling at me, Rael, you're out, Rael, you're out. And the last time he yelled, Rael, you're out, I kind of got annoyed that he was yelling at me. So I yelled back, yeah, I know, I'm just standing here. And then after gym period, I went into my locker to get my lunch, because after gym because it was Monday that day, and on Monday after gym it's lunch. So I was getting my lunch, and then the teacher said, "Hey Rael, you know you can't say I'm gonna kill you, right?" And then I said,
Don't say that. Say unalive.
"Oh yeah."
You can't say I'm gonna unalive you. Okay.
Yeah. The teacher came to me and said, Rael, you know you can't say I'm gonna unalive you. And then I said, I never said that. And then she said, oh, well, Owen said you said to him, I'm gonna unalive you. When I never said that to him. Now, I think it's your turn to talk now.
So you hear what he said, guys? After so many attempts on Rael, calling him names, calling him smelly. I mentioned that to you guys on the past live where I introduced that, experience that my son was going through. It's like he's fixated on my son. And every time something would happen and they would go to the teacher would want to hear both sides. So she'd ask Rael what happened. And then when she speaks to the bully and asks the bully what happened, the bully would tell the teacher his story, and it would seem as if they're just two children that can't get along, and he's doing something to Rael, and Rael is doing something back to him. But when I ask Rael, and even I once went to the school and I saw the child, the same bully, coming out of the school. And I was at the door and I saw him. I didn't remember what his face looked like because I don't know this child. But one of their classmates was coming out of school at the same time, and she called his name. So I'm like, hey, when I heard his name, because he was coming through the door and he saw me. As soon as he saw me, he just held his head straight, walking. You know when someone knows they're doing something? I don't know if you guys have ever experienced someone that doesn't like you, and say you're a child, but they're afraid to approach your parent, or when they see your parent, they act as if they're the perfect child and nothing is wrong, right? That they're the sweetest little girl or little boy. Well, with this bully now, because I'm always coming to the school and I'm always in interaction with the principal or the teacher about this situation, I realized that he couldn't look me in my face. So when he stormed out of the school, I called his name and he came back. He was running to go to his mother because his mother came to pick him up. And I asked him, I said, oh, is everything okay with you and Rael? What's going on? Do you like Rael? And he said, yeah. And I go, are you sure you guys are good? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And then I got serious. I said, keep it that way. That's what I did. The next day, this is before the incident that Rael just told you. The next day, I got a call from the school, and it was from the principal asking me if I had a conversation with that child. And I said, yes, I spoke with him. And she was letting me know I cannot interact with the students. I shouldn't talk to the students. Because O's mom didn't see it that way. Because apparently O went to his mother and gave her some cockabull story as if to say, I threatened him or I spoke to him rudely or whatever. You know, when someone lies and they fabricate a story to make you look bad. That's what O did. So I simply said to the principal, okay, all right. Because yes, I wanted O to know that, listen, what I really wanted to say, I didn't say. Because I know how these kids are, especially if they're of the other race. I've never come here and give you guys any BS story, okay? Or lie to you guys about anything. And we all know how it works in this society that we're living in. And especially I'm living in a city that is predominantly white. So you know how that goes. So I'm very careful. As much as I feel angry, I know what to say and what not to say because of the evil that is in a racist mind and how they will manipulate stories to get us, the other race, the minority, in trouble. Yes, Mackie, TTS every time. Talk Truth Society. I don't need to lie. And we all know that for a fact. Okay? And then when you speak up about it, they say that you're using the race card. Right? Because they lack accountability. And as racist as they are, the ones that are racist, they'll never admit it. As soon as you mention that, the first thing is, the race card, oh, don't come with that. Don't come with that. Don't come with that. There's nothing else. There's no other reason. I'm not here for no lying. I'm not here for picking no sides. I'm here for what is right and what is wrong. And if my child is even doing wrong, I'm going to stand up and let my child know that he's doing wrong or she's doing wrong. And there is going to be consequences for their actions. You hear me? So when the principal was ready to reprimand me and tell me that I'm not going to be able, sorry, that wasn't then yet. It didn't get that far. So that happened. I cannot talk to the students, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
This is the latest story.
Then this thing happened now.
Yeah.
With the gym thing. Because when Rael told me about him, the bully putting hands on him, he was standing up in line and the bully punched him in the back and he told the teacher and the teacher had some cockable story. What did she tell you?
I think I'm gonna tell the full story just for context. I should do that, right?
Okay, we'll get back to that soon. But there was an instance where they were standing up in line and he punched Rael in the back. And Rael, when Rael came home and asked and told me about it, I asked Rael, what did you do? He's like, I looked at him bad. I didn't do anything. And I was upset. I'm like, Rael, what do you mean you didn't do anything? You just let him punch you in your back like that? He's like, Mom, if I punched him back, then I'm going to get in trouble. And I'm like, what? And I said, listen to me. I give you permission. If him ever put him on by you again, roll up your fist. I didn't put you in Muay Thai for no reason. And yes, I'm a child of God and I don't care. Me not turn the other cheeks. I love God, but me never tell us me a Jesus. And if you are trying to deal with something the proper way and it's not getting done, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Punch me, pick me, I gonna make him roll up him fist and lick out your your back. Hey, listen to me. Let me close my mouth. You hear me? Thump out your eye. Anything blind you. Leave me Pitney alone. So I was very upset. And because I as a mother can't go over there and put hands on this child, I called the police and I made a report. And they took their report, but they said they had to go to the school first and hear what the school had to say. That's when I reported, right? I don't know what happened after that. Now, with this instance about what he said, the last few weeks of school, the last month of school, say end of May, June, and he lied on Rael and said Rael said he's gonna unalive him. The police was at my door. Let me tell you, I was on the road the day. I went to run some errands or whatever. And I was at physio as well. So I think I missed a call from the school. And when I listened to my voice note, I could hear the vice principal, oh, Miss So-and-so, oh, don't worry, because whenever I get a call from the school, they know I'm going to, is he okay? Is Rael okay? That's the first thing comes to your mind. Is your child fine, right? So she's like, she made sure to say on the voice, oh, no, Rael is okay. This is a voice message she's leaving, right? Rael is okay. Don't be alarmed. But something happened at school today. They're always quick to call me if Rael is either down on himself or has an attitude problem, whatever it is. They're quick to call me. Okay? So she goes, something happened at school today and Rael told O he's going to do, yeah, right, Atash? He's going to do this, unalive him. And I'm like, what? I'm like, and what happened? What happened before that? What took place? And she's like, I'm just letting you know, whatever. Sorry, that was a voice note. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. I called her back after listening to the voice note. And I was already done with the school, because every time I brought what is going on with my child, they have some sort of excuse. Okay? And when when I had called the police to make the report and the police went there, the police was able to call me back and let me know what took place when he spoke to the principal, and they basically threw it under the rug. Basically was telling the police nothing like that is going on.
Huh?
Okay? That's what they do. So
Oh.
I was already fed up with the principal, vice principal, whoever, because they only want to make it seem like it's such a big deal when your child is presumably at fault. But when the other child is doing everything, nobody sees nothing. Because even with the punch in his back, and when I asked them about it, there was nobody, no teacher, no students, nobody saw or hear nothing. Everybody turned Stevie Wonder. I'm blind, deaf and dumb. Ray Charles. Okay?
Hey, Mom, can I say
So
something?
I was already fed up.
I forgot to mention the day that Owen would.
Oh.
The day that. Now can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the full story of the punching in the back thing.
Okay.
So like 90% of my class, mostly the boys, because there's way more boys than girls in my class. So like 90% of the class was playing a game called Manhunt. It's basically infection tag with a different name.
Mm-hmm.
So I was running away from a kid called, let's call him E, because his name starts with the same name as me, A, and...
Yes, go on.
Yeah. So let's call this kid E. I was running away from E because I didn't want to get tagged, and I looked behind me because it was, and I was like, we were on the basketball court at my school, so I was just running all backwards because I wanted to see how close he was to me, and then I hit I hit my head on another kid's head, and I was like, and we were both like hurt for a second, and then I fought, and then E tagged me, and then I fought, that since I got hurt before he tagged me, maybe I shouldn't be it. So I was just walking around, and then Owen. And then and another kid called. So Owen and another kid called N that is taller than Owen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was running away from O, and then N was right there and tagged me, and I was like, man, I got tagged. So I decided that is a perfectly fair tag. I am now it. So I was just walking around looking for somebody to run after and tag like you would, and then
just concentrate on the story and stop moving. Mm-hmm.
And then O came up to me, constantly poked me, and said, Rael, you're it. Rael, you're it. And I said, I know, I'm just... And I don't remember if I even said anything. I think I was just... Yeah, I don't think I said anything. I was just walking away from him, trying to find somebody to tag. But he was still constantly following me and poking me, saying, Rael, you're it. Rael, you're it. Because he was also it. So him poking me made me it, but he didn't have to poke me multiple times. And then I got mad that he was constantly poking me and not leaving me alone. So I like, huh?
That's my last boy, Lana.
So I pushed Owen back a bit. Like, can you stop poking me?
That's the bully, that we even made arrangement with conversation with the teacher that he's supposed to not be around my child. He's not supposed to be around my child, but he's always making it where he has to say something to my child. You hear? The last instance before school came out with the gym thing, He's the one who had to be telling my son, you're out, or you're this, you're that. And this instance that he's telling you about, the punch in the back, he was constantly poking my son in his back, even though he knows him and my son aren't not supposed to be around each other. So where's the teacher at that time?
I'm pretty sure this was before that arrangement was made, like a couple months before, so probably.
Okay, so what happened? He was doing that?
So he was constantly poking me in my back, and then I got a notice that he was constantly poking me in my back and not leaving me alone. So I got mad, pushed him away from me a bit, just not hard, and since I was mad, I don't remember if I yelled or just said in a kind of loud voice, but I know I said, "Can you stop poking me?" So the person that started the game announced that we're starting a new round and to put your foot in to decide who's it first for the new round. And then when I was putting my foot in, Owen punched me in my back. And then when I went inside, I got called to the principal's office because Owen said that I had punched him in the neck.
Are you hearing that? So the bully is doing the things.
Owen said.
Right? The bully is doing the thing, but he's making sure he runs to the teacher and telling the teacher what totally opposite of what's going on, and even making it more that my child is doing something worse. My child punched him in his neck, he said. You hear me? And then them now, they have it as they're both just doing back and forth. No matter how many times you make them aware of what's going on, and even what's the type of teacher call again that they have in the school?
The child and youth worker or something?
Even the child and youth worker. We've even had meetings with the vice principal and principal where this bullying is concerned, where the child and youth worker was able to let me know in that meeting she's witnessed it for herself, but his own homeroom teacher has never seen it or denies ever seeing it for herself. You hear me? So when this last instance now with them calling me and I call back the school and she's like, Rael said he's gonna honor live. You know what me do? Me run her. Me say, come off from my phone. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Mister, listen to me. Rael has been complaining, but now you're coming and tell me. I go, Rael never said nothing like that. I know that. And I know you can't swear for your child. But me say, I know you come go on like say urgency. Did he touch him? Me say, come off from my phone. She talk about she gonna send me note where I'm not gonna be able to come on the school property. Me say me don't care. School is almost out, and him not have to see you no again. Bye bye. Do what you have to do. Blam. Hang up my phone. Next thing I know, minutes after that, police there at my door. I was on the phone with her. Sorry, I was home. I left to go drop my daughter to work. And when I came back, I not even have an brassiere. I have one little tank top and one little piece of shorts. I just jump in my car to carry my daughter to work. I now come out of the car for no reason. And my windows them tint up. And I turn on my AC. Nobody have to see my long slippers titty them. So as I come out of the car, looking like the popo them stand up at my door. And I wasn't even shocked. I'm like, hi, you're here for the thing, something about school, Rael school? And they're like, yes, but we would like to speak to Rael. Can we speak to him? And I even recorded it. I didn't post it yet because I wanted to deal with it first. You get me? So I have it. Maybe I'll one of these days I might edit it and post it. But I made sure I put on my record. I was going to stand up inside. But Rael said, I asked him, do you want me to stay out there with you or whatever? And he's like, yes, could you please? I feel more comfortable. Because yes, thank you so much. Like you said, he speaks very well, you know? because I try to teach my kids. I try to teach my kids how to carry themselves, how to behave, everything. I tell them right from wrong. They're not going to be perfect. They might do things behind my back that they think I'm not going to find out, but at least I set the ground rules and let them know what is expected of them, right? And I try to teach them about lying. You get me? And I can't defend them if they're lying. So I make sure I try to let my kids know exactly what I said. So I was standing up, I have my phone on, so I have my phone and I record, and my son I talk and I talk and talk, and the police is gonna let me know, and Rael, that when he's 10 now, but once he reaches 12 years old and anything like that, he will be getting charged. He will get charged for stuff like that if that happens. It made me wonder, because I'm like, so how come nobody never mentioned nothing like that to me when I complained about the bully and the physical attack that my son went through? I wonder if them tell the bully's parent that. Did you guys go and check the parent as well when I made my report? No, you know, these ones are going to be, oh, well, that wasn't I wasn't on duty. I didn't take the report at that time. I'm not sure if no, go cross-reference. Because I made sure I let him know I have a report in the system about what my son has been going through at this school. So the fact that he just stormed to come to see, and he doesn't even he didn't even go to the school. He made sure he came here first. And when it was done, that was it. I didn't hear nothing more about it. He wanted to hear Rael's side. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's good. Thanks be to God. He's blessed and highly favored because him have a warrior for your mother. Yeah. I saw them fight me, so I know how to fight for my children and fight for myself. A long time me I go through fighting and battles. Years me I go through fighting and battles. See, Lana, we just come on the live that just mentioned. Lana, a whole heap of things you miss from where I go on in my life, Lana. Lana been around me. Lana is my baby father's sister's mother. The woman when my baby father mother sleep with that fear baby father and get my baby father. Yeah. Lana right here. So I'm glad you joined me live, Lana. Lana, go up on my YouTube channel, go see where your ex-matey, the problems she been causing in my life. And your stepson-in-law, or whatever you want to call it. The trauma in Pitney them and I have been going through. And he's been nowhere. Okay, yesterday my son was in the car. I'm going to talk now, guys. I'm going to let my son go. Love you, Baba. All right? I'm going to talk about the rest. I'll deal with the rest now. I'll continue on from then. Go on, Baba. Love you.
Hold on. Wait, I think I forgot to mention something. Like, once they called me into the office to say, like, bullying stuff, and I told them about the back punching thing and how it happened like a couple months ago, and then the principal we'll just call C said, "What? So why are you bringing this up now and not when it happened?"
You hear what I'm going to ask me, Pitney? Why is he bringing it up now and not when it happened?
And they don't even have. And apparently, the vice principal, we'll just call P, said that when I told them about the punching thing, the vice principal that I already said we'll call P said that she doesn't have notes of any of that happening. And C's the note person. She notes down like everything.
Sometimes them things say you have to put words in your children their mouth. Like say they're not growing people. Like they're not people. They're just small people. But they are seeing everything. And they're taking in everything that you're showing them. Us parents don't have to put nothing in their ears. They're growing. They're getting older, wiser. They're learning on their own as well. So they know where the safe place is and who they could talk to from who they can't talk to. Because every time they go to talk to you about something, you're going to tell them and make it seem like they're not important and nothing is not going on and they're fine. So my son brings everything to me. All right, Baba, go now. Let me finish talking. Yeah. Thank you. Guys, say bye to the people. They love you. They say hi. You talk very well.
Bye. Wait, what's Mackie typing? I wanted to see her reaction on everything.
She said, this is the society that we are living in now. When you are evil, you get recognized. Justice fled, and mankind become brutish beasts. So true. So true, Mackie. That's exactly what happens. Yeah, and you become the aggressor when you start defending yourself. That's what I notice. They don't see it when you're being attacked. But as soon as you start standing up for yourself, then they make you to be the person who is the worst person. Yeah. When them raise up the giant and the dragon out of you, and you start breathe fire upon them neck back, then you're the worst person.
Bye, guys. Have a nice rest of the stream.
All right, Baba. All right. Go and go do what you have to make mommy talk. You know, me don't want you for that one, yeah. All right, Baba. Yeah, Baba. Love you too. All right. Make we really talk. Make we really talk now. So, you know, say this so it end with me. That's where it ended with him. I made sure I called the superintendent. Thank you, Kel. He's my wash belly. I made sure I went higher than the principal and vice principal. I called the superintendent because they have a great secretary working at the school. It's because I don't want to, you know what? Actually, he's not going to that school anymore. So I am going to call the name. That's going to give away my location. Forget it. Next time. My now make gonna trick me. Don't worry. We'll leave it at that. God's got it under control. I'm not going to name out the name of the school. They know themselves. All right? Anywho, I made sure the secretary at the school, because I went there and I spoke to the secretary just like how I'm speaking to you guys. And she knows, she has a recollection of all the instances where, you know, I've been at the school. Rael has gone to the school. Everyone that comes across Rael loves Rael because he's very respectful, and the same way he'll talk to you just as how you see him talking to you, right? So she's like, no, Rael is not that type of child, okay? But everybody else act like they don't know. You get me? I had to force this child to go into Muay Thai because when he just started getting the bullying, I was telling him, mommy's not going to always be there to protect you and to fight for you. You have to learn to fight for yourself. And you and this, I don't want to, you know, I'm not a physical person. I don't like fighting and da. No, that's not going to work. At some point, you're going to have to defend yourself. Right? So I put him in Muay Thai or whatever. So this secretary, we spoke about it because I'm like, what's going on? Why is this continuing to happen? And why is the bully not being reprimanded for the things that he's doing? Right? Why are they having it like it's just a back and forth thing and this child is not fixated on my child? So she's letting me know if I'm not getting the results that I want from the school point, from the principal, vice principal, whatever, I could take it higher. And she gave me the contact for the superintendent, and that's what I did. I made sure I sent an email to the superintendent, and throughout all of this, even before the police incident, I spoke to the superintendent, and he's like, oh, well, it seems like everything is okay now, Yeah. But then the police incident happened. Yeah, man, Diamond, we have to take it higher. Them wicked teacher and level that think that they're higher than us and it's what they say goes because it's their school. We can't leave it there. So the superintendent, when he called me, everything was kind of okay at that point. So I didn't have much to say to him. And then the police thing happened now. And I messaged him again. I go, listen to me. This school finishes at grade 5. My son is going to have to start grade 6 in the home school for the grade 6ers that are leaving from that school to go to the grade 6 school. I don't want my child going with this bully to that home school for the area. My child is not going there. Since nobody's not doing anything, I'm doing everything in my power to keep that kid away from my child. And I had to go to his school, and I wrote, yes, Laris, don't just call me Nikki. You don't have to call me Miss. I follow you back, right? Just call me Nikki. And I had to go to the school, and I had to fill out whatever form and stuff for him to go to a optional school. And the principal and vice principal, whatever, are supposed to sign it. And then the principal from the school that I want my child to go to is supposed to look it over and sign it. So I did all of that, and the principal for his school never signed it. And I have an idea that she was the person who called the school that I want my child to go to, because that principal did not accept him to be coming to the school as a transitional homeschool. Even though the superintendent and the superintendent's office said, as long as there's space at the school that I want my son to go to, it's fine. Even if they don't have the optional transfer, blah, 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 whatever term they called it. But guess what? Thank God, say I know them run things and I God run things. It was the superintendent that signed off on it. And I got my son into the school. So September morning, he's not going to be at no school with the bully. And the principal, if she want a problem with me and she, I'm buying it up right now. But make she come. Cause so them coerce, with each other, You see me? And have conversations and interact, Sometimes them a buddy, But make she come, bring it on. She don't know who this. She don't know my daddy. She don't know who's my father. Eh? Just like all the one them will hate me for no reason and they don't want to take my life. Never know who my father is because them are wicked. You have to advocate for your children and for yourself. Thank you, G. Let me follow you. Thank you. They're bullies. Most of them are bullies. I document everything, girl, Marielle. Bless up, Mrs. Hungry. I make sure I document everything. Ali Berry being listening, but the principal promotes bullying. Yes, exactly. They do. But guess what? I didn't even tell you guys the instance when, even before the police incident, when I went to this, because I'm like, why does this keep going on? Why does this keep going on? And I went to the school. I was so upset. And I went to the school and I was at their classroom door, my son's classroom door. And I'm like, the teacher goes to me, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm not good, I don't remember what it was that happened. One of the instances then. And I go, I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm sick and tired of this. This is when the frustration, towards the ending of the school year. And she's like, she saw that I was really upset. And I go, this thing with this old child, I call the child's name, it needs to stop now. It needs to stop. And that's when she started pointing me towards the the office, right? And I go, listen, who is, I started looking in the class and I was asking my son, who is this old child anyways? Who is this old child? And I'm looking in the classroom and she's like, no, Miss So-and-so, you have to go. You have to go. And that's how she was behaving and going on. So a few days after that, I went to pick up Rael. And I said, let me walk. And me and my big son walk to go pick him up at the school. And the kids were outside, and so was I saw his teacher, my son's teacher, with a couple, a woman and a man. But I was more focused on my son running to me. And I said to him, who's that Owen kid again? What does he look like? And my son looked around, and the same couple that were standing, the man and the woman, and the teacher in front of them were chatting and chumping. And the next thing they were left to do was hug and kiss. My son looked around and said, that one with the bucket hat. And I looked, I'm like, okay, so that's his mother and father, that's his parents. Me now, thinking, because before I left the house, I go, I want to see this mom because I need to know, does this mom know that her son's a bully? Who tell me if I go fast? Enough of myself, but me approach woman for talk to. You, she said, you, stay away from my child. No. The girl catch me dumbfounded. I'm like, I was like, I go, excuse me, what do you mean? You don't talk to my child. Don't talk to my child. Don't. I'm like, tell your child stop bullying my child. No, Rael is doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. Say no more, Gigi the doll. Say no more, Gigi the doll. Right there, so. Right there, so. So I go, can I say something? Can I talk? No, I don't want to hear nothing. I go, I'm not asking you. I'm not asking your permission. Who you think you are? You think you have ownership over someone? You think you have authority over someone? So you could talk and go on and I can. So it became a yelling match because I went to try and speak to her respectfully. And she start raise her voice and I go on like she want to shut me up and I tell me and I go on and then the man is there. Didn't you go to the class the other day talking about, and the two of them big? No, she's a little taller than, but him one big looking like he's I don't know, like Asian type. Yeah. And she's on the Caucasian side. So say both of them together and them not like with some of them. You see me? Right? So I say, okay, no, Mr. the mix. No, Mr. Why you pick me a bully? And him start going on. Didn't you go to the classroom the other day talking about who is this old kid? Who is this old kid? I said to myself, so wait. The teacher tell me, say, they don't talk to the other parent about the other parent, or I even try to talk to the teacher to arrange for myself and the other parent, the child's parent, to come together and speak about it before all of this went out. And that's what they told me. They're not allowed to do nothing like that, whatever. So that's why I wanted to approach the parent myself. Where me buck upon, guys. And then the principal reached outside of the school with all of the ruckus, outside, and book all three of them, the three of them from the school over here, the mother and the father is here, and I'm here, and me I feel go back and forth with them, and then me I feel go back and forth with them, until me start Hey, yo, Mr. Get out. Mr. Listen to me. Don't talk to me. Me tell the principal, Mr. Don't, am I the only one raising my voice? Mr. Don't talk to me. Mr. Talk to them. Don't talk to me. Move from here. Don't talk to me. Am I the only one? Hey, Mr. You guys are racist. Now I see you guys are racist. Don't talk to me. Talk to them. Move from in front of me. Because you're coming in front of me. Miss so-and-so, just go. And then when me are done talk, them tell me, yeah, keep walking. And the more them say that, I'm more walk up to them. Mister, keep walking where? Make me. Mister, make me walk. Make me move. Mister, make me move. Move me. I move from here when me ready to move. Move me. Me say that day they make the A. Me say, on a racist. And that's the problem. I tell him, I said, no wonder your child's a bully. You're the one he got it from. No wonder he is the way he is. Then guess what? The principal and vice principal took him, the bully, God shelter him. I saw them have him. The kids don't need to hear this. I saw them take him and God shelter him over there and him a walk with him head down like him a poor thing. Yo, people. This is what we face in the workplace. This is what we face in some of our neighborhoods. I'm not gonna say this neighborhood. My neighborhood right now is the best neighborhood ever. You hear me? But this is what I faced in the past with racism. That's what they do. They support each other, the ones that are doing the bullying and the ones that are causing the issues. They don't care about what you have to say. And once they push you to the limit where you have to stand up and defend yourself, they try to make you to be the person that's the aggressor. That's what I face in my relationship as well. I face that in my own relationship, targeted by my children's grandmother for years. All sorts of names. She tell all sorts of stories about me. Everything. And when I started speaking up and saying I don't want my children around anybody that's doing witchcraft, voodoo, her and her son started labeling me as the problem because I want peace. Today, guys, I'm telling you, I'm driving. And I said to myself, God, thank you. Thank you for the peace. If I'd ever turned the other way and choose the devil's way, I wouldn't be here today. If I was fighting the people that were oppressing me the same way that they were fighting me, I wouldn't live here today. I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't learn how to fight the right way by keeping my hands clean and doing things the right way and teaching my children how to do the right things and do it the right way. I was saying, me cry. I almost lost myself because when you're dealing with evil, they can turn you into the evil that they are. They can turn a good person into a wicked person because you start to think evil. You start to think that you want to get rid of them too the way they want to get rid of you. You have to be strong. You have to go down on your knee and your belly and pray and cry out to God and ask him for direction. Because you can easily turn and be revengeful like them, even though you never done nothing to them. And as soon as you start to do the evil of them, they start pointing and say, look what she a do. Look what him a do. A wicked long time. But they're not telling nobody how you got to that point. They're not telling nobody why you don't want nothing to do with them. Why you're keeping yourself and you're keeping your children away from them. Because they're hiding and doing their evilness behind closed doors where they think nobody's watching. But they don't know the God that you serve. They don't know the anointing over you. And sometimes they do. That's why they fight you. They see you and they see how your life is just continuing to flourish. And they want what you have, but they can't get it because they're too wicked. And them are do pure evil, forget it. Them want your light. And then we erase you, forget it. any way possible. But all I'm telling you guys, don't fight evil with evil. Yes, I'm in Canada, Maxi Plus. It goes on in Canada. Everywhere you go, there's evil. We were the worst thing out here. What did Lana say? Lana knows the person I'm talking about. I know some not lie. But when we start open up the eyes of the person who's supposed to be here with me and their children to defend me and their children, they turned their backs on me and started spreading lies about me too. Started making it look like I'm the worst person, but they spent over 2 decades with me, running to me for support, on me to help them. I cried today. I'm in my car. I'm like, Jesus, I didn't lose myself totally. I almost lost myself. I was a present mother in my children's lives, but I was busy doing everything, attending to everybody, up and down at jailhouse, carrying my children, out there trying to make a living, trying to go back to school, trying to work, working in the nursing home, doing anything, doing my 1 and 2 look hustling, moving my children from the ghetto so I could bring my children in somewhere that they have peace of mind. And throughout the whole thing, I had an enemy, a house enemy, envying me, wanting the family that I was trying to create for myself and my kids and her son. Ask Lana. Everybody else can say me a lie. Lana know exactly what me I talk about. And Lana, she bring her ex-mate, she bring news too. And talk all kind of things about me and bring back and forth news. And now when me almost lose my life and me decide to me I fight for myself. No, them want to say me are the worst. But them go and say it. I'm at peace. I shed tears today, but I shed tears of joy. When I shed tears now, I say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Glory be to your name. You rescued me. Them no want me to show my kids them the pit in front of them so them don't step in it. Them no want me to make my kids them aware. Them want me to make my kids them be blinded like how I was blinded. And because I decided I'm not going to let my children walk this earth blindly, I'm the worst person. Well, let them go on and spread their story. I hope they can live with themselves. Some of them will, because them not have no soul. Them already sell them soul. So let them go on and live the lie and the narrative that they're spreading. I'll continue serving God and taking it one day at a time and being thankful with how he's blessed me and know where I look to my help. I look to God. I look to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Nowhere else. So fight your battles, guys. Don't let them bully here. Bully uno. Sorry, YouTube, if I'm not looking on here. Okay? Don't let them bully uno. And bully uno out on a purpose. Okay? Keep on fighting. Fight the good fight. Yes, lady, your people into your house and they want everything you have. Oh, yes. I'm gonna have nothing. I'm gonna have nothing. This lady, when she made me stay at her house, Lana, she didn't have to do it. And she helped me. You get me? Sometimes I didn't feel too good because I didn't have any money. And I felt like I was holding on to what I had because I didn't know where I was going to get money to buy more stuff for my firstborn at the time. But at them times, I didn't talk. I internalized my pain and my shame. Okay? I had a lot of shame and a lot of my past afflictions from being bullied by my own father. That was my very first bully. I didn't open up and speak about those stuff. Okay? But I was empowered. She even brought me to her furniture person. And I was able to get my house situated, have my own things, fix up my place. And even people come and see me have me things and talk about say things nothing in a big house, them things you have in ya, things like that, nothing in an apartment. Some things where them talk. Go out and go tell pure lies for me. But God, because of jealousy and envy. You get me? Even on my children, when we go anywhere, my children are always doing their dances and stuff, and you know, they draw a crowd and pure talks. Them thief things from where their friends, so-called friends out there thief things and then cause problem between myself and their parents. Pure of them stuff. So when you see my children, they keep to themselves. They stay in their house and they play their video games or whatever they do. Everything they want, they have to their comfort. I make sure of that. Me not do ear and nails, as you can see. Me do the one look. And before this blonde, it was red. Me not do ear and nails. Me make sure put my money in a sustainable stuff. Me make sure them have a vehicle for anywhere them want to go. Mommy dead if you drop and carry them. Them house comfortable. Them have food. Me will wear the same things over and over again. As long as them comfortable where they lay their head. So I'm not going to protect my children if I feel there is something to jeopardize their health. See, my big son is battling with mental health. Why? The same as I am. I'm not going to try and protect myself and my children. Which demon, mama, papa, granny, fanny, me no care who, go to hell. You want to do your wickedness, keep it to yourself. Nobody didn't stop you. We have the same 24 hours. You don't want to do good for yourself. You want to sit down and you're pitney them or pitney them or everybody else to come and take care of you. Why you can't get up and do things for yourself till you're old and grey now? Sit down and watch for your grandchildren or your great-grand whatever. Eh? And I try to get rid of them mother. Bright and out order. Me send that right back to the pit of hell. And through them can't get for control your children, them like how them control for them one. You're the worst person and poison other people's mind against you. But God. Yeah, guys, but God. I will, Lana. But God. You hear me? Same so. So thank you guys for watching. It's 1 hour and 13 minutes now. I appreciate you guys listening in. Right? Please stop the bullying. Leave people, let them live them life. Okay? Have to forward to work. Stay strong and hold your friend. Amen. You too, Marielle. God bless you guys. Thank you for listening. Fight. Fight. Okay? Ride out your storm. You don't have to tell them what you do. Do your thing. Don't fight them back the way how they fight you. Ask God for direction. Give him your all and he will direct you and put the right people in your life. Okay? Don't let these people steal your destiny. They come with confusion. They're the devil's advocates. They come to steal, kill, and destroy. Let them do their bullying. Stay as far away from them as possible. I know you're not going to always be able to run, right? And it's not every time you can run. But guess what? Stand firm in what you believe and do everything that you can. If it means to take yourself physically, distance yourself from what is causing you heartache and stress, do it. Nothing is worth your mental health and your peace of mind. Nothing. Okay? And talk to your children. Let your children know. When I spoke to my son and I told him what I was planning to do, I go, well, you're not going to be at the same school with your friends and stuff. He's like, you know what? Anything to not be in the same school as Owen. I'm okay with that. Talk to your children. I haven't been the best of mom because, like I said, when the first two were younger, I was busy expanding myself to everything, everywhere, other people and their issues. So even though I was there for them, I wasn't all there because I myself was battling with things that I didn't even know was going on and things that I was aware of. So thanks be to God for everything that happened in our lives and the way it happened, because I was able to look to him, and that's how I got the direction. Okay, guys? So please give it all to God. You can lose. I posted a short not too long ago before the live, and it said you can lose everything, everyone. You can lose man, you can lose woman, you can lose things. Don't ever lose God. Okay? Thank you guys once again. Have a blessed day. And go over to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel. Support me on this journey. The link is in the profile, TikTok profile. All right? Have a blessed day. We're blessed and highly favored. Bye, my love. See you next weekend. God's willing. Did I follow Lana? Let me make sure I follow her. Okay. Didn't even realize it was her. Yeah, guys. Sorry if I missed some of your comments. Yes, the people, you know, yeah. So them do me and my kids, them at Jamaica. Girl, danger, fight. Girl, fight. Say make them go and talk. Mighty God. Yep, right today. End times prophet. You better believe it. Sorry if I'm just getting you guys comments now. At work, racism is Canada is where. Oh my goodness. Call me on Facebook Messenger. Okay. Yes. See him so. It's terrible out there. Put on the whole armor, guys. I told you she was my friend and did me wrong. See it there? See the woman there? I'm an ex-mother-in-law me a talk about. Say if you think say I lie, me did I tell. Right there, so I show me I go fast and I fly through when me a chat say. See it there? Lana confirm it. She was my friend, my ex-mother-in-law. And she sleep with her friend, baby father, and go breed for him. But she try to turn her son against me, but me at this and show me come a bright out everything now. Me a highlight everything. She upset because she try to take my life. She did leave me alone. She didn't see me and allow me. You come for somebody and your past dirty. And that way you do all the time. But you come try to talk about other people. Eh? I never know say your past that I go get exposed. And that them always do, you know. Run come for you after you never call for them. Fight you out the whole way. And them go on till them push you to the edge. Look how much years me I go through this with her. And nobody never know what me I go through. But me realize that she did not go for my life. Eh? Me realize that she been from my life. So that's when the table change and then my children start getting, my sister, my children are affected by it. And I realize that that's why fear our own children and other grandchildren and our daughter when she kill off child been going through all the trauma and turmoil them I go through. She toxic. Toxic woman. So the lady here just confirmed it. She was my friend and did me wrong. And that woman, since nobody no one confirm she a Obia worker, this lady can confirm she a that my ex-mother-in-law Obia worker. Since you don't believe me, most of you know. When me talk, you know want to say I'm me, mother, me, this and me, that. That's why me no watch some of them, you know, when them talking, you know. And nobody can come tell me when me experience and when me go through. So, like I said, the man, the woman, let them go. Them can't go on. Don't lose your soul and don't lose God. Victim fight back, that's when they want to have an intervention and mediation. Them lucky. Let them go fix themselves. Them things so them secret did I go stay covered when them get rid of me. Thanks be to God. Them never know God have a different plan. Right. Sad I'm facing big time. Girl, fight. Don't look upon them. Fight. Go down on your knee. Knee city, me say. Go down on your knee, Maxi Plus. For you to be out of those yes, Diamond. I had to. I said no more. Because you know what? When I saw the police come, you know what I saw? I saw this child manipulating the system and trying to get my son a criminal record from a very early age. That's what I saw. My sweet, sweet lastborn, so intelligent, has so much. There's so much. He's so special as my other children. And I was determined that I wasn't going to allow no wicked pitney, no Satan spawn from their parents jeopardize my child's future and his destiny. Yeah. That's what I saw. So I'm like, no, my child can't be going through grade 6, 7, and 8 or any other school with this child until he's strong enough and knows how to contain his anger and, you know, reaction, and how to just not let other people get into his head or, you know, affect him negatively where he's doing things or, yeah, acting out of his normal self. No. You have to fight for your kids, guys. You have to be present. This one guy bit my sister and left a bruise on her. Jesus, I missed that part. I'm so sorry, guys. Boy. The teacher, no mediation. Them lucky saying that they're playing. Yeah. And talking about just not getting along. That's when you know a child is evil. He'll make up things and make sure they run to the teacher first. I was telling my son earlier, that's what used to happen with me. You know what my ex-mother-in-law used to do? She would befriend everybody that knows me. She would even befriend my own family. Get them number. Secretly, I get I exchange phone number. Nobody now asks her. And she get number, get number, whatever. Even my cousin. As soon as she see that me and them were close, and she was present for everything she in her. She get number and then she gonna sit down on her phone, gonna flap her tail. I'm the number one discussion. Yep. I saw the wicked them work. And then them start tell a bag of lies. Your mind sharp, you and the person are not as tight or close as you were. She go sit down and she run off her mouth and whatever lies and manipulation, whatever she want to make up and carry news and tell lie. Wicked people, them demon workers. You hear me? But I'm going to leave you guys with that. Don't let them bully you. Anybody want to believe them, let them believe them. You stay firm and trust in God. The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Amen. Yes, Lance, that's what we have to do. You get me? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you guys next week. Same time, same place, right here on ShortnSpicy Nikks. But for now, you guys go on over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Short and Spicy Nikks. I also have a family vlog channel. I do vlogs with myself and the kids. All right. Have a blessed evening and a wonderful weekend. God bless you. We're blessed and highly favored.
Show that your skin out your bottom. I make people take picture down in there saying, oh man, where?
AM.
I don't like me. Them done corrupt against me already. I just look at people them will have sense. When me lost clan, no one say me a good youth. Moving around. The lady Louise over here for a long time. And I take her look at time, spend her money. Able are you going to the woman inbox. And the woman just text me and say, if the one should come back up, she can come back up. And I tell her, I say, I got this, don't worry. Anytime I need more evidence. Oh,